Hey,
Hello, we're back playing SpongeBob. I forgot to mention that this is gonna be a very chill playthrough, just because. Whoops, not that. Just because, like, we're just talking about SpongeBob. It's a point-and-click adventure. There's gonna be a lot of.
not a whole lot of action.
Yeah, it's just it's meant to be calming. Oh,
Who?
all buses are canceled
It's
until
that
further.
one-eyed guy.
Is the what?
The one-eyed guy.
I think that's a girl. Talk to window. Okay, let's talk to the window.
Hello, window.
Yeah, that's a girl.
True.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Can I help you, sir?
When is the next bus scheduled?
When is the next bus scheduled to leave this place?
All buses leaving Rock Bottom have been canceled due to inclement weather.
Due to climate change.
Appreciate your patience.
You're just throwing out all the topical humor, Grant?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Okay, I have to go. I have to find some rock bottom.
I'm new to Rock Bottom. Can you tell me anything about it?
I'd be happy to tell you about all the little things our burg has to offer.
Offer.
Here,
Why does she have like a Boston accent?
to get me.
Boston.
Why,
Like
am
New
I
York.
a
Like New
delivery
York.
boy? I've been running errands
Same
all day.
thing.
One kelp bar, please.
Boston's like,
And don't
hey.
let it
And
get
New York's
loose.
like, hey.
Anybody else want anything? Please
Same
tell
thing.
me
New
now
Jersey's
so
like,
I can
hey.
get it all at once.
Who are you talking to, weirdo?
She's not doing the.
What a big
thing.
voluptuous eye you have.
Yeah, let's pick that one.
Oh yeah, he's not going.
What a big voluptuous eye you have.
All the better to roll at you, pipsqueak.
Ooh.
Ooh, burn.
Ooh.
Okay, so I gotta go.
I've got
So
a
the reason why this game is lagging is because, like, you notice that there's lag when the text comes up, and there isn't.
Mhm.
It's like this game kind of works on layers, and I don't know why. So, like, you notice when it fucking freaked out on us the first time we recorded this, all the models disappeared, or the backgrounds disappeared, and the models were the only there, and the text wasn't there. That's because, like, all of these are, like, on, like, imagine, like, a drawing program.
Yeah.
So, like, you have,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
so, like, when it lags, like, I bet you this rain is on a different layer, too. So,
Yeah,
like,
probably.
it's trying to render, like, so many things at once. I guess they had to at the time. Maybe it was just, like, a thing of limitation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck, he got brutally murdered. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Well, at least I got the coordinates.
Oh, I was supposed to do that. Okay.
Oh.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, that's the thank you.
No, that's not him. What the fuck?
You're
is-
welcome.
Yeah, like these huge renders, like these huge. Like, this fucking file must have been big for the time. Oh my
it's just
god.
a nematode.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's the. Oh, okay. I think.
Buzz.
Got her.
Okay, so that's all I need. I just need to say hi to him, and now I got
Pick
his
up the
can.
Kepsi can.
The Kepsi can. The symbol of peace.
Oh, Kelpsy.
Kelpsy. Did you see that trailer? Do you like that storm with fucking?
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh, it's just like a creepypasta, dude. It's where you're just staring into the black void.
What were you saying? What do I like? You said, do I like something?
Do you like what? I can't.
I don't remember what you were saying. You didn't finish what you were saying.
Oh, the fucking Pepsi commercial.
Which one?
Where, like, everyone was fighting over, like, LGBTQ rights or whatever the fuck. Like, and Pepsi decided to put their fucking hand in it and use it as a marketing ploy. So, like, they had all these fucking people come out in the crowds and, like, have, like, symbols of peace with no, like, there was no specific reason to the peace. It was just, like, peace signs, like hippie shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they use all the Pepsi colors, which is red, white, and blue. And, like, they have, like, another group of, like, police trying to stop the protest. And one guy just walks...
Police hate America.
But, like, one guy just walks up, like, so chill and smooth. And he offers him a Pepsi. And he, and he fucking opens it and drinks it. And, like, they just start partying.
What?
And everyone's so fucking upset because Pepsi didn't fucking understand the severity of the situation. Like, people were actually very mad.
I have to put
Yeah.
Like, even the guy who he lent his song to, like, told him, take that shit off of there right now. Like, he didn't know, like, he didn't know what they were using it for.
I have to put a quarter in the slot.
God damn it.
Candy.
Oh, do you remember this episode?
I do. It's a good episode.
It was a very good episode. Oh, this is our map. Are you scared now?
Oh no.
So I think they actually had some pretty good artwork compared to like just so I got her kelp bar.
This game reminds me. I had a SpongeBob game for the PSP.
Are you talking about the Yellow Avenger?
Yeah, yeah.
I have that game. It was shit.
It was pretty bad. I also had the Atlantis Square Pantis game for the DS.
I had that one too. That one was actually well designed. Like it wasn't bad at all.
That was the one game because I had
It was super.
what was it called? It was like
It was so fucking long
you
though.
put
I
it in
couldn't get through it.
your Game Boy or your DS, and it lets you use like the cheats on it.
Oh, action replay.
Yeah, action replay.
I don't think that existed for that game, did it?
Yeah,
Because
well, I had an action replay.
I had an action replay, but it didn't come with preset with it. I loved action replay just because like Super Mario 64 DS. If you pressed Y, which was slow fall, so you wouldn't take damage, while you were reading a sign, you would clip through the floor and like you would fall through the map. And if you had moon jump on, which just lets you jump forever, you can jump in between like if you're in a water level like Dire Docks, you can go into the water and you can just start parkouring underwater. It was really cool.
Yeah,
I think games should have something like that. Pac-Man World had that, where you turn into metal
Oh, I
and you
remember
walk
Pac-Man.
around.
That was
So what the fuck did I get?
I don't. You gave someone candy.
Can I go to the map? No, that's the menu. Here's the map. Yeah, this is what we got.
WCTV.
WCTV. There was also WH2O radio.
Nice.
That was the best day ever CD. I have it.
Oh yeah, that's a good song.
And after the song, and half of the songs are just, yeah, this is the first game.
Have you-
Operation Krabby Patty.
Have you listened to the SpongeBob musical?
I don't know why a lot of people were upset about that, because
It's good
like,
actually. It's really good actually.
I assumed it was.
It,
And also, what the fuck is this horrifying nightmare doing in a SpongeBob
I have
game?
no idea.
This is not what they look like.
Tiffany the receptionist.
Tiffany the receptionist. That's a character. She's coming out in season 15 of SpongeBob.
The musical's pretty good actually. It has really cool.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's SpongeBob.
It has really cool costumes. It's like really the whole thing's really colorful.
You don't work here, and you aren't carrying any tools, so you aren't
Okay.
We're going at like 2 frames a minute.
I know, that's because all the fucking layers are rendering. But we need to be repairman, so we need to get a toolbox and carry it around. So I need to talk to Tiffany.
Hello, Tiffany.
Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Welcome to WSCA. Unfortunately, we are preparing for.
Oh my god, could you talk any slower?
Unfortunately.
Peter! That's-
Try not to get my hopes up.
Peter, I'm in a SpongeBob game.
I still like Family Guy.
I know you do. We talked about it. You talked about the fucking herpy fucking
Yeah, there's
episode.
a lot of really bad episodes.
They're just bad.
There's like, I would say it's like 20 to 80% bad to good episodes. Like almost a quarter of them are bad.
I think a lot of people would disagree with you.
See, but like, I would argue that the first 8 seasons has no bad episodes. And then, season 9 has a couple. Season 10 is really bad. Like, 2 episodes are good in season 10.
But the herpy episode, that was the best one, right?
That was in season 10. There was also an episode where it was raining outside, and so all they did the whole episode, they stayed inside because like they couldn't go outside because it was a really bad storm. And there was like 5 minutes of Peter just going like, just like making.
Oh yeah, he's making
he's
dad
like, I'm gonna make some
sounds.
dad noises.
That's the joke.
And he just sits there for like 5 minutes going like. And then Brian does a lot of mushrooms and trips really hard.
Sorry, I
For like,
Oh, so I guess that's all I needed from him. Okay.
there's like one, and then at the end of it, there's this really weird part where like, like Meg is getting made fun of like always, and then Meg like stands up for herself. She's like, you can't make fun of me, and then Brian's like, nah, you. Maybe the reason why you're being made fun of is because that's what holds the family together. They need someone to make fun of.
That's
Like that's a horrible message.
Do you want to know why Meg is picked on so much?
Why?
It's because they didn't know how to write a female character.
They got
that was
Bonnie.
That was their excuse.
They got Bonnie. She's pregnant. That's her character.
That was their excuse for it, and I think that's a really bullshit excuse because
I like the Meg's friends. Meg's friends
you don't. That's already like loss one. That's step one to making a shitty show. Is like I don't know how to write for a female character.
Yeah, arguably, they don't know how to write for male characters.
Then don't write for a female character. Write for a fucking character that has actual good attributes to the game
See, that's why I like
or to the show.
Old Family Guy had a lot of like little characters that were like recurring characters, like the greased up deaf guy and stuff, and like all those little people that would just like pop in. And that's why I liked it, because there's like a lot of characters. You'd be like, hey, it's that guy again.
Do you remember American Dad where they killed off 100 characters just because the show was going on for too long?
No. I've seen a couple. I saw the one episode of American Dad where CeeLo Green was in a hot tub. And they were like...
A hot tub time machine.
That's like one episode I saw.
Oh, as a hot tub. I forgot about... Yeah, I remember that episode.
I think he was the hot tub.
He was the hot tub. You watching TV?
You watching?
No, I'm knitting a.
I'd sure like to be on that.
I, for one.
I prefer Family Guy over The Simpsons. In general. The Simpsons has...
Do you like that they kept fighting each other and making jokes about Peter Griffin being a terrorist or something in The Simpsons?
No,
I
didn't
like
know that.
The Simpsons are in another country and like they're looking through the book, like they're trying to find Bob's Sideshow in their book, and it flips to one of the pages and it's Peter Griffin.
That's actually funny.
But then fucking Seth MacFarlane got really mad and made the joke about Quagmire fucking Marge.
Yeah.
And then the entire Simpsons family kills themselves because of it. What a joke! What a funny joke.
See, like, I like dark humor.
But that's not dark.
But, like,
that's just
there's
dumb.
like, it's not even a joke.
That's
at
not
some point.
humor.
It's just like, why is that funny? It's like
It'd be funnier if he drew himself like coming to the Simpsons house and killing them all.
there's some
That'd be
stuff,
funnier.
and there's some stuff in Family Guy where I'm like, I get it's funny because like it's so ridiculously horrible that it would never happen. Like I get that.
But then it does happen.
But then there's like some like regular things that are just like there's like an episode where like Peter accidentally becomes a terrorist, and then it's just like real like domestic terrorism, and it's like not like exaggerated. So it's like, why is that funny? Because like that's like, I don't know. It's like there's no joke.
There aren't many. Do you like the Simpsons? Do you like the Simpsons Family Guy crossover plotline?
I do. That was good actually. And,
Do you actually? Yeah. Do you actually know what it was though? Like, do you remember what it was?
What? There was like Peter wrote a comic in a newspaper, and everyone got really offended, and so he had to leave town.
The plotline for that was like
No, that's what happened. That's why they went to Springfield.
I guess that was. I don't remember that part line. I'm talking
Then
about
once
like
they got there, there was like
I'm talking about
a
like,
legal dispute because they were like ripping off everything from The Simpsons, because like he was drinking the Pawtucket Patriot Ale.
Yeah, but
and
it was
then
actually Duff
It was
beer.
Duff, and it was like,
Oh.
I get that's a
This is what I got.
sick allegory.
What a fucking great area to go to.
Just behind the scenes.
Meanwhile,
Look at the little
Hey, it's
guy.
Mermaid Boy.
what is Murray Man doing in Rock Bottom? And what's that guy from the SpongeBob movie doing in here?
Life can be
Ew.
so wonderful.
That's actually what he looks like. Like, it's a pretty spot on model.
I was talking about Mermaid Man.
Oh yeah, he looks awful.
Who is that guy?
Hey!
Don't be so ready.
How did you know what he was gonna sound like?
I don't know. I just assumed.
Talk to Jojo, the TV repairman.
Hi, what you doing?
Oof.
Ew.
Dude, I'm trying to
I'm trying to fix his antenna.
Bro.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, do you remember my recurring Cleveland show nightmares?
No. You had recurring Cleveland show nightmares?
Yeah, I had like at least 3. All of them exactly the same.
About what?
I don't know. I was just really scared. Like when I woke up,
The
like
Cleveland show?
yeah, like all I remember was like Rollo was taking my hand and dragging me across like a gym floor,
Oh my god.
and like I think why I was so scared is because I was in the Cleveland show. I think that was the reason why.
My name is Cleveland.
My show is not that good.
They had a good theme song. That's the best part
He
of
had
the show.
he had a horrible voice. Like remember when Seth MacFarlane stopped being the voice of the bear just because he got bored of the Cleveland show?
It's pretty bad.
It's
and they say,
Maybe you forgot.
hey, Matt.
Do you like Bob's Burgers?
a good show.
I love that show.
I like their philosophy towards it because they say like the writing in it, like this show is all about small victories. Like it's all really dumb. Like
They're like mundane things that are like blown out of proportion.
yeah, but like they're not even too blown out of proportion. It's just the characters are so wacky and makes them
Yeah,
more
yeah.
fun. Like his kids are nightmares,
Just
and
like
that's what
it's-
makes them fun.
Yeah, because they're like relatable things. I think Bob's Burgers is the best adult cartoon. Or like, that's not even like an adult cartoon. That's like a
That's another thing Family Guy made fun of. They made fun of Bob's Burgers just because
yeah.
like
They did it in the Simpsons crossover because they were like flying and they're like, oh, we had to carry them, and then it was like Bob's Burgers plane crashing to the ground. I'm like, Bob's Burgers is a better show. Than
no, he was in the
either.
plane with them. I think.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh yeah, he can't fly on his own. Oh yeah, he's like, we tried to let that person do it and see what happened.
Oh yeah, it
and
was
then
Cleveland. It was,
falling to the
it was
ground.
Cleveland who crashed the plane. Oh, it's Barnacle Boy. He's
Like, Bob's Burgers is a better show than Family Guy or The Simpsons.
he's depressed. Oh fuck! What the fuck happened? They fight? I guess the plot is they lost the invisible boatmobile.
It's me, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, it's you. Look, we're a little busy here.
Well, they even got Barnacle Boy.
Pikachu. Again.
That's the actual voice actor.
What happened?
My favorite episode, is the Mermaid and Barnacle Boy episodes. Just
Well,
in
yeah,
general.
because like they're just senile old men, and it's really funny. Like
I-
remember the episode where he turns to the dark side? He's like, I can't. And Mr. Krabs is like, I can't pay to light all of this place.
Oh yeah, yeah. My favorite SpongeBob joke was I think it was in the Mermaid and Barnacle Boy episodes. It was the one where like, who was the main villain? The guy with like the boot head.
Man Ray.
Yeah, Man Ray. And then he was like, he was like trying to give Patrick his wallet back for like 5 minutes. He's like, this
Yeah.
is your license, right? Yes.
Yeah.
It was inside of this wallet. Yes.
So that means it's your wallet.
That's not my wallet.
It's not my wallet.
I don't know why that's so
SpongeBob.
funny. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
I'm sorry if we're missing this plot line, guys. We're having fun.
I feel like
I'm purely doing this off of just like fucking. Oh my god, what the fuck? We're just here to look at shitty 3D models, and oh my god, look at that picture. I hope that wasn't drawn. Oof, that looks really bad.
that looks real bad.
That looks really bad. Did they fight? What the fuck happened?
They're just really drunk, I think.
Also, this is the first like reference to like drinking in a SpongeBob.
Oh,
thing.
they had the thing where they were like eating ice cream, and that was like referencing. That was clearly like
There's
supposed to be alcohol.
There's plankton being
In
sexually
the-
abused.
Oh my god. I think. Alright, here's what I'll say. I think the best not children's cartoon, what like young, older kid cartoon is SpongeBob. I think the
Yeah,
best.
like some of my relatives like wouldn't let my cousins watch SpongeBob.
Well, it's not really. I don't know. I think little kids, like like I don't know. Like if you're like under the age of 5, I don't think you would understand SpongeBob.
Why is the bathroom locked? I was let in.
I think the best children's show is. I like the Muppets
I
a
think
lot.
Dora the Explorer is pretty good.
I never really got into Dora when I was younger.
Do you like the new? Do you like that they're making the movie?
Isn't she like?
Yeah, she's like 18
Yeah,
and has boobs and like
weird.
isn't a child at all.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like it.
It's very weird, and I don't like it. And I feel really wrong because she's like clearly 18, but she's supposed to be a kid.
What's your favorite like older kid like teenager show?
Teenage.
Like teenage.
I don't think there was
cartoon?
really some made. Like
I mean like regular show and stuff. Like that's not really for kids, but it's
Oh,
not,
I would like something that's on a kids network, but really aimed for
it's like
adults.
for older kids.
I think maybe Teen Titans. I think I'm not sure.
Teen Titans is good, yeah. I don't remember it a lot, but I remember watching it a lot and liking it, and that was just The Last Airbender. It was really good.
One.
Sorry.
But I don't know. I like Adventure Time, so I think it's probably my favorite older kids show.
You don't like Adventure
No,
Time?
I do. That's probably my favorite.
I have some. I enjoyed it for the nostalgia as a kid. Like I used to think, wow, he's a fucking genius. He's a fucking genius writer for having this apocalyptic fucking storyline. I'm like, now that I'm older and I actually know how to write, it's
I
like
just think it's a really unique.
I
like
think
I like the whole world a lot. It's really. unique.
I'm impressed with what they do with random shit. I'm very impressed with like the at this point it's just a podcast because this game is lagging so much. But like I'm very impressed with like how random they make the characters and like they still make viable like interesting lovable characters.
Yeah, that's why I like it. Like, there's no two characters that are the same.
Yeah.
In not regular show. Adventure Time.
I don't want him scaring off my stuff. Think. Great.
I also like that the person who plays Morty in Rick and Morty plays Lemon Grab.
Lemon grab.
Yeah, it's the
So I'm just gonna steal some beer.
exact same voice that he uses for Morty.
I'm just gonna steal some beer from this guy.
It's cola.
It's clearly beer.
That keg is empty. Guess they used that keg is full of diet caffeine.
There we go. Now I
Oh.
just put it into the cup. Put the mug in the fucking cup.
Just insert the mug. Why didn't you just fill up the can?
Like, I gotta tell you, dude, all of this is just fucking muscle memory at this point. I'm so surprised at how much I know. Just because I played this as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I played this when I was fucking really young. Because it's from 2002. It's so old. I was like 3 at the time when this game came
Yeah.
out. All right, I need to get him some
I
Kelpsy.
don't want to do that.
I gotta give Kelpsy to somebody.
Was it the guy?
Oh, it's the
nematode
tool
boy?
it's the tool boy.
Oh yeah, Tool Boy.
Here over here, tool boy.
What's your favorite adult cartoon?
Adult cartoon?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's. I like I haven't seen the new regular show, guys show, but it looks really fun.
I
Cause
didn't even know
it's
they had a new show.
it's on TBS, I
There
think.
you go, mister. One,
They showed commercials for it, but it's got the exact same humor as regular show. It's
I
the
like
exact
it.
same art style as regular show.
I love regular show. That show's funny.
I ever had.
So,
Sure. No problem.
My favorite adult cartoon. I mean, it's probably Family Guy, just because I've seen it more than like any show.
God, I can't remember what my favorite adult cartoon is.
I
Like,
really
I just watch kids cartoons. Really,
I really like BoJack Horseman. We're getting into that show. It's got I forgot the main guy's name. I don't remember his name.
Super Jail's a good one.
Oh yeah, that was one of the shows that would like come on at like 3 in the morning on Adult Swim.
Which kind of sucks because it's really funny and it's got really fun art.
Cowabunga, man.
Great! It's about
Cool.
Did you know they were gonna make Hellbenders an Adult Swim show?
I know, it's sad.
But then they had like 2 other shows about hell at the same time.
Did you see the Hellbenders pilot? It was released.
I saw it was like wasn't it like a rough.
It was a cut
sketch?
because the guy who stole it from him was like decided to edit it and like cut out some of the parts that didn't work. Not didn't work, but it helped the pacing.
Mhm.
But like someone else. Oh, hey Plankton, what the fuck are you doing here?
I don't know why that.
I think he's trying to dominate the world.
Probably. I don't know why Hellbenders didn't make it to Adult Swim because like
he said that there was too many.
there's too many Hell shows already.
Yeah.
Because there was what Mr. Pickles,
Yeah.
and then there was another show about Hell. I forget what it was called.
Which I would argue, I can't really tell if that's a good show or not.
Mr. Pickles?
Yeah, I can't really tell.
It's not. The art style is really ugly,
Well, it's a rig, like it's all rigged.
but it's really ugly.
It's Brickleberry, essentially.
That doesn't make it not ugly. I don't know. It's okay though.
I think it's got more colors than Family Guy. I'll say that.
That's true. The art style of Family Guy is really bad.
Oh, but I
I mean, it's just boring.
I'll see it. Hi.
Okay, so
My favorite adult cartoon is Blue's Clues.
You know, gotta go. I'll see it.
Remember Oswald the ostrich or the octopus? I mean.
I don't fucking remember that. I need to go to the control room.
Good luck getting in.
Some freaker wizard.
Oh.
Wow, what an animation. I think the worst show was Oblongs. Do you remember that show?
Was that the one where they're all like?
They're
like
all-
a
they're all just-
radiation? They're all like nuclear radiated, and they're
Yeah,
all like deformed.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're all
you
fucking.
didn't like that show?
I really don't. Even though Will Ferrell plays as the dad.
Yeah, it was okay. You remember what was the show? Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
That's a really good show.
That show's
And I was very sad that it was canceled. I don't know whether it was requests of the people who made the show.
wasn't it like canceled and then it came back again?
It's been canceled at least 3 times,
Yeah.
but then it finally stopped after season 21.
There's a lot of those like late night Adult Swim shows.
Like that's one of the best examples of having really crappy animation but having really funny jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember the episode where
Probably
he gets the facial reconstruction from like the illegal
No.
he gets like a huge chin, like a huge like the
No, I
Master
don't
Shake
remember
gets
that
like a huge butt chin and it falls off and he pushes it back on with his shitty hands.
I don't remember that one though. I didn't really get too much into it.
I didn't either. Like I wasn't really that. The show that I hated the most was
Boondocks.
I actually kind of liked Boondocks.
Oh, I hated the show.
Really?
Yeah, it was really bad.
I guess it was just
I know
like
a lot of people liked it. Though.
I guess
I'm in the minority.
I guess it was just different for the time.
Yeah, I'm in
It
the
wasn't.
minority.
It wasn't what I was used to.
I never watched King of the Hill.
I hated that show when I was growing up, but then I got really into it afterward.
I would
Just
probably
because,
like it
like-
if I watched it.
It's funny. Like it's got that very weird thing that I hate most of the time when they try to make people look real. But it's got a really good art style, and Dale Gribble is possibly one of the funniest things on that, and it's possibly one of my favorite. Like, I think it's a go-to to make crazy people,
God damn it!
like a crazy character.
Propane.
Because like his wife and Peggy go to say like, Dale, we're gonna go steal a news van, like, and Dale's like, wow, what a that's not what he sounds like. The perfect crime. How will they ever report it? It's such a fucking good. Like everyone talks about pocket sand, but I think that's one of the best jokes of that show. How will they ever report it? It's one of my favorite lines. There's an episode that I got really sad about. Not sad, but angry because I know it's real. Like someone actually did it.
Good luck getting in there.
The range.
So Peggy and Dale's wife, I don't remember the character's name.
No.
They get like one of those paper things, like one of those children's paper things, and like they said like take a photo of this area and send it back to us, like see the world kind of thing. So like so fucking. It makes me so upset because it's kids. even though they're fake kids, like they go out of their way to start just chopping it up and like trying because they think they have this mentality of like what you shouldn't do. Like they start like chopping it up, dicing it, like drawing like fake blood on it, and like they send it back to the teachers, and like the teachers just fucking like they throw away the paper with all the photos in it, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're not sending that to this address anymore. so they just fucking stop the thing. They stop the program because of that. I'm not sure if it's inspired by something that actually happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or if it inspired someone to do that, because I didn't enjoy it. Another one I didn't enjoy is when Peggy becomes like a substitute teacher, and a kid pulls her pants down and she starts spanking him. And like all the other teachers that like are tired of dealing with kids, they give her like a fucking paddle, like one of the old timey paddles, and like she starts beating up kids that aren't in school.
Oh my god.
And everyone else looks at her like she's a fucking crazy person because she is.
Because she's beating kids.
Because she's beating kids. And like even the adults who had to deal with that shit, like she smacks it on her hand, and Hank and his friends, like they all clench their butt cheeks because it gives them fucking PTSD because of it. And like that's a real thing. Like don't fucking do that to your kids.
True.
Don't do that to any kid.
True.
Uh-oh, they went driving with the invisible boatmobile and they all died. they crashed.
See, I like when cartoons try to do serious topics sometimes, because sometimes it works.
I think the best example is Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
With
the uncle
Bunny.
guy.
No, Bunny.
Wait, who?
It was the Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup try to make a new Powerpuff Girl.
Oh yeah.
Using the ingredients, and they make a mentally challenged sister, and like they just go out of their way to make like someone who just doesn't understand like good and evil, like right and wrong. Someone who just doesn't understand, and I think it's the best way to teach kids like. And like it was so fucking sad because like she fucking dies at the end. Like Bunny beats up all the bad guys who were kicking the butts of the original Powerpuff Girls, and like she fucking dies like trying to save them. Like she explodes just because like.
That's really sad. Actually.
It's very sad. It's one of the saddest episodes, and I can't help but say it, but I do cry whenever I see it just because. It's such a sad thing.
Yeah.
Big Mac the bartender, I just realized this guy's name.
Big Mac the bartender.
Thanks for watching.
I think the show that does serious topics the worst easily is Family Guy.
Well, yeah, because there's an episode where Stewie makes fun of therapy, and he fucking kills his therapist.
Yeah, but there's like most of the time when
I know there are worse episodes.
Most of the time when they do serious topics, it's like in a joking way.
But it's not.
But there's
it's not funny.
But there's some episodes where you can tell they were trying to do it like a actual serious episode.
But it doesn't work because
like there's a really
they don't know how to
there's like
write.
an episode that I like. It's like not even fun to watch, because like there's an episode called Screams of Silence, where Quagmire's sister.
That one
is in a relationship with a guy who's really abusive towards her, and it's just like uncomfortable to watch. And then like Quagmire's like blaming her for getting abused, and like my sister used to be so strong and now she's like this, and it's like, and then it does the classic, yeah. And then Peter like randomly, cause like Family Guy can't do a serious things for more than 10 seconds. Peter's like, penis, like in the middle of all that. It's like, okay. I guess we're not gonna have a serious moment, and then like I don't know, Family Guy does the stupid thing it
like,
does all the time.
It's so surprising that Family Guy is still in the air just because of things like that. One thing I wanted to talk about was just like this. I think this is an actual frame from the show. Do you remember this? Do you remember this shot?
Oh yeah.
One thing I wanted to mention. See this little area right here? See there's a little fan blades, the animation. One of those frames is just the actual original piece. Like, can you tell? the black lines around it, and all of a sudden it just stops and becomes an actual art style.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's easy to notice because it's only 3 frames.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Okay, I just remembered I gotta give this guy. Okay, I fucking.
But yeah, what I was saying about that episode is that the Family Guy always does this thing where anytime there's like a quote unquote serious moment, they do this thing where like they slowly zoom in the camera on people's faces, and that's when you can like tell, oh, things are getting serious. And like the whole time, like
And by the way, that's a really bad way to write.
It's just like it's so lazy, and it's like every time. Well, in the episode, they do that zoom thing like 5 times, like because there's like 5 serious quote unquote moments, and then like at the end of the episode, their like way to deal with it is Quagmire's like, let's kill the guy, and then he like brings him out into a forest and tries to like run him over with a car.
Yeah, he fucking the guy actually chokes himself.
Yeah, it's like.
And the guy chokes Quagmire and kills him, and then he gets up in the car and says, I choke
myself every day.
Every night, you bitch, and fucking destroys him. He runs the car into his head.
That's a good way to deal with people.
Yeah.
And then like there's like some stupid things where like Family Guy tries to be realistic, and they're like, Joe's like, well, we can't arrest him
because of the rules.
Because of the rules. And it's like,
can you imagine if they just fucking pulled out the rules from fucking Fairly Odd Parents?
The rules say we can't arrest this guy.
Guess the rules.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
The rules.
The rules say we can't arrest this guy.
I don't know.
That's a really. I wish they did shit like that. If they just fucking pulled off, like, if they just fucking stole from other shows, just concepts, and fucking rules from other shows.
I like when Family Guy does a cutaway.
Propane.